Welcome back. We have uncovered a small issue on the car. You'll probably be able to tell by the thumbnail. Let's just get dug straight in. So, as I said, that's a bit better there. Yeah. So as I said in the intro, things have gone off a little bit on this one. I've had to buy a pair of sills for it. Nothing too bad to worry about. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, got a hole here, hole here, and a couple of little holes there. God knows what's going to be under this, because all this black stuff here is the previous bodge off the side skirts. Now, as it happens, I was probably going to replace the side skirts anyway, because it's, I don't know where you've gone there, hold on. I was probably going to replace the side skirts anyway, because this edge here looks dog rough. I've had a wire wheel over it, and as you can see, it's, some places it's just like wafer thin, you know. Some places I would even guess that it's non-existent, it's kind of rotted away. So I was thinking about replacing it anyway. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is, you can see the line along here, give or take, that's where I think we're going to scribe it along. So I'm not going to replace the whole sill, I'm literally just going to break it along the middle of here, because I want this bottom piece on, and then when I put the new side skirts on, I can actually just butt it up to this edge and then pop it on there. So there's not going to be a thick layer, but basically what I'll do is I'll fiberglass the side skirt up to it. And then have it so that I can take the side skirt off and on. Probably I'll rig up some kind of fastener system. I don't know, I haven't quite worked that far out yet. Like everything else, I haven't worked it all out yet. We have getting the other repairs done. This one looks a little bit rougher than it is. It is actually in there, but when I first originally put the plates on for the roll cage, I brazed them on. Don't know why, just something I did back then. And as you can tell, the weld does not like the brass that was in there. As you can see, there was a tiny little split there as well. I brazed that up, but that's still good, so I'm not even going to touch that. We have getting this plate on here. It's a little bit scanty up here on this corner, but it's not a problem because the new sill comes all the way down right up to this edge here. So I'm just going to basically cut this plate off, so I haven't got to worry about forming of this corner here that I've done. There you can see, I formed it as best I could, but yeah, I don't need to worry about that now because I'll have a nice properly formed corner. And the only other thing that I've done is made a start on cleaning this inner wheel arch, because that's one of the many jobs on the list. Yeah, so that's where we're at. So first thing I'll do before I do anything else is clean the rest of this filler off here, so I can get a nice cut along it. Go from there, see how we get. Phone battery is going to die any minute, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it on charge. I'll just quickly whip this off. It's nothing exciting. I'm going to do it with probably the wire wheel in the end of the grinder. You'll probably not see now the place will be filled with dust, which is lovely to breathe in. So yeah, I'll just dig that out and I'll check back in once it's all cleared off. Right. That's the sill ground back, all the old fiberglass and bodge off it. Found a couple more holes. Couple more holes, but yeah, we're all right now. As I said before, what I'm going to do is I think cut it up along this line here, up there, go from there. I think I need to remove bottom half of this sill first, and then I'll work out where I'm going to cut the other one, cut it, and then I can lay it on, then scribe it so that I've got my line correct for this one. So we'll get this sill off and get some rust treatment on it. That's what we're doing. we're getting the old sill cut off very roughly. The inner sill is absolutely sound. It's obviously been wax oil at some point in its life, which is, I'll be honest, has actually helped save it a bit. The sill's alright. I'm happy enough with this. It feels solid enough inside. We have a little bit of repair work to do here and here on the like the inner bit, if you know what I mean. What we're going to do next is we're going to straighten up the new sill, because somebody kind of cut straight lines for toffee. And then what we'll do is we'll lay it up back onto here, clamp it down, get it happy where we'll want to sit, and then scribe the line along, so we'll get, in theory, we'll get a final cut on this, give us a little bit more room on this, and then we'll trim this little bit of rotten stuff out, and redo it, reset that piece first, and then we can hopefully rust treat it all and get the piece welded on. So yeah, so it's not too bad. We've got the sides cut. We have, you can't really see it because I'm not moving the camera around much, but we have the sill fits nicely in there where we want it to fit. However, we've got this lovely little section here to repair next. Now, I could just leave it, ignore it, pretend it wasn't there. It would all be good. Do a proper repair on it. So what I'm going to do is probably, I'm guessing along this black line here, I don't know if you can see it, how we'll zoom you in. No, we'll not, we'll zoom you out. There we go. Probably looking at along this black line here, I'm going to try and cut right along the edge, because it's literally the rust goes to the edge, but I don't know how thin that's going to be once I start cutting at it. I might have to actually cut up into there a bit, come along and down this line here to the fresh stuff here. We'll just cut it out and see where we'll go for the patch and see how it goes.
One eternity later.
So that took a lot more doing than was originally planned. You'll be pleased that I didn't time lapse it all, because I have literally been on with this a good 4 or 5 hours. Weld it up, grind it back, sorry, dress it back. However, again, I'm not a professional, but that's got to be one of the best ones I think I've done yet. Well over the moon with that. That's all we've got time for today. I'll just cut it off there. Basically, the sill's done. I've got the other side to do, obviously, but I'll just do that. You don't need to see us do 2 of them. I've tried to keep this video as short as I can. I don't know how long it'll be. There's like a load of footage on it, but I'm sure I can whittle it down. I hope to try and keep your videos under 10 minutes, because I seem to find they work best. Hold 4 or 5 year attention spans. However, yeah, that's a sill done. As I've said before in the past, I am not a professional body guy, nor am I a professional fabricator or welder, as some of you will be able to tell. However, just as a example for you, basically, if you didn't get out there and try, then you're never going to know if you can do it or not. I am absolutely over the moon with this sill, how this one's turned out. Hopefully I'll get better on the next one, because this is only the second ever sill that I've done. I still hate them. They are horrible things to do. They're very time consuming and just laborious, trying to just take your time, try not to warp the panel, make it all fit well, you know. Anyway, long and short of it is, I hope you enjoyed the video. There are, as you can see, there's a lot of progress being made on this. You can see over here, can't really see because the light's shining on it. I've actually got a whiteboard there now, which keeps keeps a list on of stuff that I'm busy doing. Hopefully, let's say I get the other sill on. After the other sill on, I'm going to start and shave the bay. Not that I'm going to be able to do a full shave on that. I'm going to just sort of have to half shave it, because obviously I'll have all the engine mounts and everything like that to take off once I start and fit the engine in the back of here. But I'm still holding off. I've ordered my pipe bender, my tube bender. That's coming from America. Was not cheap. Come from America. Hopefully should be here in the next, I don't know, week, 10 weeks, month, yeah, I don't know. It'll turn up when it turns up. Anyway, yeah, so thanks again for watching, and don't forget to leave a comment if there's anything you've seen us do that you disagree with, or any questions you've got. Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Be much appreciated if you give us a thumbs up as well. See you next time. Cheers.